right, welcome back. This is, I believe, episode number 4 on installing unilights on a Viper jet. Today we're going to install the lights on the top and bottom of the fuselage. I already cut off the ends and glued the lenses on. Once again, I used the Zap canopy glue. It dries clear. And we're going to be putting the light on the nose gear. This is what the stock nose gear looks like right here. I got a pretty strong machining background, so I just make up a little adapter that matches the curvature of the front strut, and we're going to bond that on with Gorilla Glue. And I cut this heatsink off just a little bit here. There's only one light that I do not modify the heatsink on. And the light that we put on the bottom, it had to be modified right here, or it hits the UAT. It's no big thing. I just cut it off. So let's go over to the model, and we'll start with the top light. Once again, I just pulled off the existing light that was on there. The hole's a little small, so we're going to enlarge the hole just a little bit. So I'm going to just kind of melt it in a little bit. If I can find my torch. So I'm just going to heat up the end of a long drill bit. I got it marked for the depth so you don't hit the fuel tank. It'd be a bad day. I'm just going to heat this up a little bit. We're going to open up the diameter just a little bit. A little chamfer for the wires. That's it. So let me grab the light. And we're just going to leave this long. We'll cut them off on the next video and terminate everything on the controller. So I'm just going to feed this through and try to grab it. Okay, so just do a trial fit. Looks good to me. So we're just going to put a little, this is the canopy glue we're using, the Formula 360. It's kind of old and it's thickened up a little bit, which really makes it work a little bit better. So once again, it dries clear. So let's do that, and then we'll just leave this wire long right now and terminate it later. The next video is the one you're really going to want to watch, is how we terminate all these wires. Now we're going to flip the thing over. And what I did here is, as you remember, when we did the wings, we put on a male servo connector. This is the female one that's going to accept the lights for the wing. I just made sure it was in the same spot as the hole that I drilled on the wings. So when you put the wing on, you don't pinch the wires. And I open it up here, so after you put it together, the connector kind of slides through and nestles up down in here. Because all these wires have to be in before you put the bottom of this fuselage on here. Because once you glue this piece on here, it's darn near impossible to get the wires down in through there. This may not be for this model. It's not. It's for a different one. Hold on. So just make sure you got all your ducks in a row before this piece glues on, because once it's on, I'm not saying it's impossible, but if you do decide to pull a wire out, you better put some type of fishing lead on it, or you'll never get it back through there. Okay, so we're going to put this light on here, and then the nose gear light. And then the light on the vertical here, that's just going to take an extension just like we got on the wings. It's going to have a female connector right here, and that's going to run up front, and we'll terminate that too on the next video. So this light right here, jam this down in there. I fit this one already, so I know it's going to work. The flat spot goes this way. Just like that. That'll dry perfectly clear. You'll never see it. All right, and as far as the nose gear light goes, that's going to mount right, I want to sit in that chair. That's going to mount right up underneath here, right underneath that scissors, okay? And one thing you got to do is you got to cut back this little NACA duct on the door about 3/16 of an inch to clear the lens when the door closes. It's no big thing. So I roughened up this, roughened up the strut a little bit, and I'm going to just use a little JB weld on this. Doesn't take a lot. Now, if you don't have a little fitting here, you can make something out of wood, or you know, I've seen people just put a big old blob of JB weld on and let it dry. Whatever it takes to get it to hold on. And then I'm going to hold this on with a tie wrap while it dries. And then we'll talk about fishing that wire through on the next video. Oh, shoot. So up against the scissors, and I just eyeball straight down the thing and make sure it's in a parallel plane with the scissors right here. And that looks pretty good. Up against the strut. We got a little squeeze out going on, so just walk away till it's dry. So, you know, that's a real simple thing. So all the lights are mounted. So in the next video, we're gonna terminate everything up front, and we're gonna wire all 8 lights into the 4-channel controller. Okay, thanks for watching.